Britain is under attack. Britain is under attack. Britain is seriously under attack. A terrorist act has happened tonight. Multiple people injured, people in critical condition, and 2 men arrested. 2 people arrested who they will not reveal the identities of because we know why. The exact people we've been calling for to be deported, the exact people who are going around our streets and butchering like they did in Uxbridge the other day. This is it now. This is the final nail in the coffin. It is 1:50 a.m. in the morning. I've been with my family. I've been looking after them, and I've woken up to this news. This news has absolutely got me here where I am right now for this channel to speak the truth. This is True Brit Media. We're here to speak the truth, expose the truth, and live the truth. The truth must be heard, and here is the truth. My family, your family are not safe. They're not safe anymore. The government will not protect them. They've watched countless acts happen this week, and they still have done nothing about it. Blood is on Keir Starmer's hands, and his pitiful apologies can't stomach them anymore. If you do like this content, then please subscribe. We're here to build the truth, and you need to help me push this out to everyone. Hit that like button if you want mass deportation and Keir Starmer behind bars, and make sure you comment your thoughts and feelings on all of this. I'm just sickened by it all. Sickened. I'm going to show you some of the details. I'm going to show you some images and clips. Be ready for this because you need to see, and this needs to be heard. Britain is broken. Britain has been attacked again. So the first thing, let's get to the cuts and thrust of it. As it says here on this clip, 9 suffer life-threatening injuries as 2 arrested in Cambridgeshire train stabbing. And with that, we are going to have a look at the clip coming here.
So this is The Late Show Live with me, Bev Turner. We are, of course, going to stay with this breaking news of this horrendous situation emerging from Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire this evening. If you are just tuning in, let us give you what we know so far. 2 men have been arrested by armed officers after multiple people were stabbed on a train. Video shared online appears to show a huge police response with armed officers running along the platform towards the train carriages. In a statement, Cambridgeshire police have said, "We were called at 7:39 with reports that multiple people had been stabbed on a train. Armed officers attended and the train was stopped at Huntingdon, where 2 men were arrested. A number of people have been taken to hospital." We're going to be bringing you all the news on this as it evolves this evening. Let's tell you what some of the key people in the UK have said this evening. In a statement on X, formerly Twitter, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer said, "The appalling incident on a train near Huntingdon is deeply concerning. My thoughts are with those affected and my thanks go to the emergency services for their response. Anyone in the area should follow the advice of the police."
Come into that bit later on. That's just a disgusting statement.
And Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood also said she was deeply saddened to hear of the stabbing and added, "I urge people to avoid comment and speculation at this early stage." Now, within the last few moments, we've also heard eyewitness accounts. There was one man travelling on the train who said he saw an extremely bloodied victim, was his word, and he believes a suspect was tasered. Another witness described seeing a man with a large knife and passengers hiding in the toilets to escape the rampage. The MP for the area, Huntingdon, Benobi Skekti, has said he had never seen as big a response to an emergency incident as he attended the scene at the train station. Also this evening, according to reports in the Daily Mail, which GB News cannot verify at this time, they are claiming that the stabbing spree was swiftly designated a Code Plato incident by senior officers, and that's the name given to marauding terror attacks. It was the code word used in the wake of the Manchester synagogue stabbings. Let's go.
There we have it. There we have it. That is where the terror part comes in, because it's the same as the synagogue stabbings, those key words that have been used. Let's just take some more details from that. 7:39 p.m. this happened. Basically, just coming into the evening. We're not even talking late at night. We're talking at 7:39 p.m. You can see the presence, and they keep talking about the emergency service presence. and how good they were, and how diligent they were, and how they came onto the scene. But to see that many, that must have been a bloodbath. Innocent people have been badly hurt again. Because of what? Reckless, countless, evil human beings who, again, let's see what the truth is about them, because the truth needs to be heard. Who, where, what are these people? Now, again, speculations are a wonderful thing. Allegations are an interesting thing. But you and I are both sat here and we both know what this could be. So, further stuff to come from this. Counter-terrorism police are understood to be helping with the investigation. Again, that's the part we're talking about, a terrorist attack. And there have been no fatalities so far of what has been reported, which is a key thing. Is that this has been declared a major incident, and counter-terrorism police are supporting our investigation while we work to establish the full circumstances and motivation for this incident. Officers responding to stabbing originally declared Plato, the national code word used by police and emergency services when responding to a marauding terror attack. However, BTB confirmed this declaration was later rescinded. Well, let's see. But you can see some of the scenes here of the paramedics and those who are called on to action with the police. And just, again, you look at some of these things and you honestly have to ask yourself, is this a normal image of Britain these days? Heinous and horrible. Now, here to social media, we need to go because there's some better clips to give you a bit more transparency of what's going on. First of all, let's just have a look at this. It's just crazy when you see that. Again, more police just outside here, absolutely lit the train station. But let's go to this. Let's go to Keir. The appalling incident on a train near Huntingdon is deeply concerning. My thoughts are with all those affected, and my thanks goes to the emergency services for their response. Anyone in the area should follow the advice of the police. The appalling incident on a train near Huntingdon is deeply concerning. Deeply concerning. What a bloody way to describe that. Deeply concerning. Not this is shocking, this is barbaric, this is horrific, this is heinous, this is something that shouldn't happen on my watch as Prime Minister. Deeply concerning is the biggest insult I've ever seen. Deeply concerning. In fact, yeah, I haven't got words. I was going to say, I wonder if ChatGPT wrote that, but actually, it's so out of touch that even AI robot wouldn't write that. And then, look, people putting Starmer loves what's happened tonight. It's a reason for him to fast track IDs and mass surveillance, and I'll blame the small but inevitable protests on X and use it as an excuse to crack down on social media use and monitor everyone's online activity. It's for your own good. Do you know what I mean? Beware of the imminent. Stop the breaks and bring back the death penalty. They do what's right for British people. We don't want words, Starmer. Enough is enough. Do you want the truth? We don't matter anymore. A train full of ordinary people, 10 lives torn apart in seconds, and once again we hear the same Starmer script. I'm appalled. We are shocked. It's deeply concerning. It's facts. Same script. Again, Jack Hadfield. Look, I've just been informed that the incident on the train near Huntingdon has officially been treated as a terrorist attack. We need to shut the borders and start mass deportations now before anyone else gets hurt. How bloody do the hands of the regime need to be before they act? So many people have come to have their say, and people are not scared anymore. Look at this: call a national emergency or shut up. Responding to Keir Starmer's tweet, and that is it. And this is what I'm going to ask you, people of YouTube, people of True Brit Media. What is the answer? In the comment section right now, tell me the solutions. What do you want to see? What must be done to stop these atrocities in Britain? We've been attacked again. Our heart is being stabbed every day. Our lungs are being trying to be taken away by the authorities to speak the truth. What must be done? Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da.